Everyone, I hope you're doing well. I thought I would demo a feature that I've been building on Simfolio, which is a retirement planner. So I initially built Simfolio to help me visualize how a portfolio would grow given different accounts that grow at different rates. So over here you can see that I have this retirement annuity with 100,000 Rand. It's growing at 9% and I'm contributing around 3,600 Rand to it. So if we look at the retirement planner, we see that it pulls through this 100,000 Rand retirement account. And it tells me that when I retire, which is currently set to age 57, I'll retire with 8 million Rand. And this money will last me up until age 70. So now we can change a few assumptions about our retirement to sort of help us see how we can retire comfortably. So first things first, I am 27, so I'm going to add that over there. And you can see that because here one is saving earlier, it gives the money more time to grow by the time they're age 57. And I can now retire comfortably, or the money will last me longer. Cool. So another thing we can have a look at changing. Let's say I actually want to retire at age 55. We can see that now we don't give our money as much time to grow. So it actually runs out much earlier at age 79. Another thing we can sort of play around with is the inflation rate. So over here, we've assumed that the effective inflation rate over time will be 4.5%. And if we sort of set it to 5% instead, we see that it brings how long our money will last us by quite a lot, actually. And it sort of ruins our chances of retirement. And we can sort of explore why that's the reason. So I've currently set my expenses to 20,000 Rand. And by the time I retire, those expenses will cost me around 78,000 Rand. And that's because we're applying inflation to them. If we were to change inflation to perhaps 6%, we'd see that they move from 78,000 Rand to 102,000 Rand. And our chances of retirement, now they're really, really hurt. And we see that this money only lasts us up until age 69. So what can we do to remedy this? We don't control what the inflation rate will be. We can only assume. So perhaps let's look at reducing those expenses, see that's increasing our chances. Maybe what we can do as well is, change when we retire. So let's retire at age 60 instead. So we see we're giving our money more time to grow over there. Maybe try age 65. And we can see now that we have 100% chance of retiring. So if we did want to retire at age 55, what else could we do if we don't want to retire 10 years later? So let's say we started saving 2 years earlier and we had this amount. Cool, that's increasing our chances. Let's say we started 7 years earlier. We see that again also increases our chances. What we can also do is maybe take our expenses down, and we see that's doing quite a lot to increase our chances as well. But perhaps let's also add to this, let's add 2 more years to this. And yeah, we can see that now our chances of retirement are higher once again. So if I take it back to age 27, and I assume that inflation rate maybe is going to be 4.5%. I really don't know what it will be. Then we see that the chances are quite good there. I personally want to spend 18,000 Rand. We see that, we at 84% chance. I want to retire at 55. And we see that now my chances are 69% at age 82. But what else I can also change is my actual contribution to my retirement annuity. So what I'll do is I'm going to set this to maybe 6,000 Rand. Cool. And I'm going to edit that. Go back over here. And now we can see that I'm going to retire with much more. And I could even sort of, spend a little bit more now. perhaps not that much, but you see now that I can retire quite comfortably just by saving more. So cool, that's the feature. I hope you do have fun playing around with it. The app is free for download on the Play Store, on the Google Play Store, and on the Apple App Store. Give it a download, play with the calculator a little bit, and let me know if it's helpful. Cool, thank you. Cheers.